Did you know that there's a success framework when it comes to native ads? One key part here are advertorials. And in this video, I will share the secret sauce of successful advertorials. Hi everyone, my name is Marcel Sattler. I'm the founder of nativeadvertising.net, your hub about nothing but native advertising. If you are following my videos, then you should be aware already that advertorials are necessary when you start your native advertising campaigns. Doesn't matter if it's Outbrain, Taboola, MJD or whatever. And of course, doesn't matter if it's e-com, Legion, affiliate stuff, whatever. So advertorials are important, and it's important to rotate them and to create multiple advertorials for the same campaign and to see the CTRs and the conversion rates. You know, all these things you should know already if you watch my videos. If you don't know that, then you know it now. But I want to share with you not these basics in this video today, but I want to share the secret sauce here. And the secret sauce is nothing else but a framework which is easy understandable and immediately applicable by you. So if you watch this video here and implement all these 7 things I will tell you today, then you will get better results with your native advertising campaigns. So let's directly jump into it. The first thing is, and this is kind of like the headline, the upper section, is to grab the attention. You need the attention, you need to be clickbaity here in order to, again, grab the attention, because attention is key nowadays. So there is so much media and distraction out there. It's key to get the attention of the user. And for this, you need a clickbaity headline, you know, something which is not normal. Just keep in mind, it should not be too shocky or too clickbaity, but ask something or ask about the status quo and say, okay, the status quo is or might not be correct. Instead of, okay, this one pill will help you to lose 50 pounds in just 3 days, use something like new study proves there is a new way to lose weight faster, which was known already by the old Egyptians, or something like that. You know, can be a bit more crispy and a bit more clickbaity, but this is the direction you should go in. So grab the attention. After you do this, we're coming to the second point, generate interest. So now you have the attention. Now it's important to generate the interest, you know, okay, for whom this is, who should read this advertorial here. So if you're over 50 and you read this and you're overweight, you know, something like that. Or if you're a woman over 35, then you might see every morning in the mirror some wrinkles. You know, here you need to clarify who is your audience, who you're speaking to. Another very important thing is here, when you grab the attention, first of all, to say very clearly for whom this is and that you understand their problems. So they have to understand that you know exactly what's their problems. This is very important here. This is key. So you can generate interest just by repeating the problems of the audience. Like, okay, you know, you don't mind maybe that you're a bit chubby, but you hate the feeling if you go and buy some new trousers, that you are unable to close the last button, and that you look super fat in the mirror with all these bright lights in a dressing or in a changing room. So, you know, get the people's feelings. So touch their feelings. Don't be too superficial here. Go deep so that they know you really understand their problem. But of course, what you need here is you need 100% understanding of the audience. So if you're just a superficial affiliate marketer and you're not really aware of the audience, then you have here an issue, because just with superficial knowledge, you cannot really grab the attention here on a long run. The next step is generate a problem. So when it comes to native ads are push ads. That means, or if you compare it with Google search are pull ads. People are asking something, they want to check out a product, so they pull a request. With native ads and also TV ads, it's super broad, super top of the funnel, so you push something into the market. And if you do that, it's very important here to understand that the majority of people, they don't really have a problem. So, or that they're not aware that they have a problem. Very important here. So I don't say to sell to someone who doesn't need a product to sell a product. That's not the case, but it's important to bring people in the status of awareness. So what I mean by that is you cannot, or it's very hard to create a problem. It's better to make the problem visible and let people understand, yes, you do have a problem and you do need to fix that. This is key here. So let me explain you why. This is super important when it comes to push marketing, and here in our dedicated case when it comes to native ads. Because as mentioned, people are unaware of their problem. They are unaware that they even have a problem. And why so? Because if they would know that they do have a problem, they would have looked already for a solution on Google, but they haven't Googled it yet, so they're a bit unaware that they have a problem. So you need to create the problem here and make the problem visible. Imagine it like this. You put a notebook in Alaska in summer outside on a table, and then winter is coming and it snows a bit, and then it's there somewhere. But you have to, push the snow a bit away to see the notebook. And here it's the same. The problem is there, but you need to reveal it. You have to remove the snow a bit in order to see the problem. And this moment, or this aha result, this must be visible for the people who read the advertorial. So after you created a problem, we're jumping to the next step, and that's educate the user. Advertorial is a great tool for marketing purposes, but also to transmit knowledge, because people spend their valuable time to read your marketing copy. And therefore, it just makes sense to put in relevant information in it. So give the user here in this section all the relevant information they need to understand why they have the problem and to understand the background information. The majority of people out there, and maybe you're the same, they don't just want to hear, okay, that's the solution for your problem. They want to understand, why is it like that? Why this is the solution? Why this pill can help me to lose 20 pounds in 1 year without any other supplements and without any unhealthy stuff. People want to understand. So educate them here. Give them all the relevant information, but don't exaggerate. Don't put in crazy links to some long studies, Wikipedia articles or so. Just give them enough to be relevant, but don't exaggerate here. Don't give them too much information that they're like, okay, what the fuck, it's way too much information here, I don't know what to do. And always remember, always keep in mind, your main idea here is to make a sale or to generate a lead or whatever. So you need a conversion at the end. So don't exaggerate here. Give them just enough information to understand the background a bit. The next step is warm up the audience. So you can now already pre-pitch your product or service. With that, I mean that you can now tell the people, hey, you're not alone. There is a solution for your problem. So here you can pre-pitch it. Here you can tell them already some information, some general information. For example, the ingredients of the supplement or the background details of the service. Like, okay, if you come to our health services, we will do a blood test, blah, blah, blah. Something like that, some a bit superficial information. So pre-information basically about the product. Nothing very particular regarding the product, but more about general things. Like, again, something like ingredients for a supplement is usually a very good sample here. And now we're coming to the second last step, which is the pitch. Now it's time to pitch your product, to pitch your service, tell the people why they should purchase it, tell the people why it makes sense, why they should not check out Amazon for similar products, why. Give them good reasons. Now it's your time to pitch. And here, very important is to understand the audience and to understand the market. I will give you an example. We're an international agency, so we do a lot of business in the US, we do a lot of business in Europe, we do a bit of business in Southeast Asia, and the cultures are pretty different. That means in the US, you can pitch harder than, for example, in Germany or in Singapore. And you need to understand this. On the other hand side, if you take the pitch from Germany or Switzerland and try it in the US, it's not going to convert. It will suck. So understand the cultural behavior of the audience and, of course, what are the trigger words and everything for the audience. But very important here, when you pitch the product, understand the cultural differences between countries. And here, my recommendation is give the people enough information. Pitch here already the price, pitch the delivery time. If there is a guarantee, pitch it, pitch it, pitch it. Give them all the information, because what you want to avoid is that people click the button to come to the offer page and there they see the price and they're like, okay, no, it's way too expensive. So give them the information already in the advertorial. The main goal here is that the next step, the offer page, is just visible to people who are highly interested. That's also a little trick here to make remarketing easier and cheaper. And now, last but not least, urgency, discounts, and everything else which you can put on top. You know, we are online marketers, so we are pretty impatient. To be honest, if I generate a click, I want to make the sale now. And therefore, give the people reasons to take the purchase or to make the purchase exactly now. And you do this by using things like discounts, limitations, availability limitations, whatever. Use some urgency, like bundle things, whatever, I don't mind, but use some urgency that the user understands, okay, I really have to take action now. Because with this, you can ensure that you really can get from a very cold prospect to a sale within just a few mouse clicks. And that's the power of native advertising, and that's the power of a very well written advertorial. So knowing all this information, you have now everything relevant to write your best advertorial for your next native advertising campaign. If this is not enough for you and you want to learn more, then check out nativeadvertising.net. We have there a lot of content about nothing but native. By the way, if you like my video, I would extremely appreciate if you support me, because we put a lot of effort and work in these videos. So please give me a thumbs up and write in the comments below what you want to see next on this channel so we can make a video about that. Thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye.